What's up, dudes and dudes in the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back here with some more Trove on the PS4. Yeah, it was all just edited by Sharp Special Visual Effects. Hello of Body Pillow Gang. Okay, that's kind of weird. Get out of here, you freak. Oh no, I can't escape because I don't have my mount. There it is. Okay. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. Finally back again for some more PS4 beautifulness. I gotta turn my volume down because it's oddly really loud while this person is trying to attack me. Hee hee. I've got to try and swap my wings to something else, dude. Like, seriously. Let's go to U1 because my Dino Tamer sucks. No, seriously, it's absolute trash. Like, seriously. So we got a couple things to talk about today. Most notably, I wanted to just kind of mention, just in passing, because I did talk about this a little bit, and I noticed that people were getting a little bit confused, that the Shadow Tower update is gonna be coming out August 22nd, as you know, and then after that, there's going to be a big update that's got to do with, get 'em, Triceratops! After that, there's gonna be a big club update that they are calling the Clupdate. I know, it's bad, but not as cringe as that Eclipse trailer, right? No, seriously, I actually liked that trailer. It was very dank. If you didn't already check it out, it's just the Trove Eclipse trailer, and it pretty much is just the devs in their office all staring at an eclipse happening, which I'm pretty sure is a movie reference that I don't remember. But that update that's coming out with the club update, hashtag confirmed, is going to be having, like we talked about this last time, but it is going to end up having ranks separate from like privileges for like building and stuff like that. That has been hashtag confirmed because last time we talked about it, but most of all I was just speculating whether or not it was actually going to be a thing. The devs have said that that is in fact going to be a thing. Now another thing too that I wanted to take the opportunity to share with you all is all of the new mounts that are going to be coming out with the Shadow Tower or Eclipse update. I guess I should be getting used to calling it the Eclipse update. So I'm going to insert a couple screenshots right here. This was from the devs' last live stream, if you didn't already check them out. There are two mounts that are related to the Hydra. Both of them suck. They are just the worm mount. So you can see there's this one right here that I'm going to have on the screen is kind of like a severed Hydra head. Ew. And then there's going to be this other one on the screen right here that is the same worm minion that the Hydra ends up summoning, right? So kind of cool. Yes, I know it's MB barbecue something or rather. He's saying he's helping me or something, which he is. But more importantly, folks, the big one that we're all hyped about. Now, I haven't shown this in a video or anything like that. I only referenced it and talked about it, so I know that a lot of you have been getting pretty hype about it, but there is the Dreadnought mount, or at least one of them. Apparently there is two mounts that you can get from the Dreadnought as far as I remember. It's been a while since the test server was actually online, but that is what it's going to end up looking like. It's a big mount and it's very beautiful, and in a lot of ways we're all like a lot of the people that have been playing the game for a long enough time, dare I say the veterans of Trove, are kind of worried because with how beautiful and how big that mount is, first of all, is it going to be tradable? Hopefully, and if it is, it's probably going to cost a lot. But then on top of that, what would end up happening if, like, say you get 10 people in a room that all have that mount? What would happen there? Would that crash someone's computer? Because that thing is beautiful. And we're kind of all worried that they're going to, like, shrink it or pull it away and make it, like, a little bit less epic than it already is. Now, you know, devs have said that they don't plan to, so hopefully they won't. I don't see why they would. They very rarely end up actually going and changing stuff that has already been added to the game outside of only recently. They've kind of been tweaking, like the Fae got some nice tweaks, and then there's that new Fae class gem, which sucks. And apparently a lot of you were actually telling me how it works in that it's... So the new Fae class gem that's coming out, because I realized that some of you might not have actually tuned into that video, but there will be a link in the description, most likely, otherwise just search it up in my playlist, right? So the new Fae class gem ability is going to pretty much give you an extra hit that you can take from an enemy before you end up losing your passive, and your passive gives you triple damage. It doesn't really have anything fancy going on for it. It doesn't have like unique video effects or anything, and is ultimately very broken because it deactivates very commonly. Now, apparently, everyone was screaming at me saying that it was on purpose, which I still think is ridiculous, that it actually deactivates anytime you get on and off a mount. So you have to actually get off of a mount, and then there's an internal cooldown to the class ability before it ends up actually triggering, which doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, you're mounted like all of the time, so that just further emphasizes the point that that class gem, though better than the Fey Trickster's doppelganger exploding because you rely on it, that does mean that that class gem ability is equally garbage. Like, I'm sorry, it just is. Now, devs have also confirmed that they're going to be working on the Knight next, as far as an overhaul. I don't think we're going to see, you know, it's not going to be as extreme as I've talked about in previous videos, because I keep saying how, you know, lots of us have love for the Knight for sure, but he's trash. Like, he really is. His animations are dull and boring, and his, you know, his class gem ability is just strange. Kind of turns him more into a ranged melee attack character, if you can even call it that. Sorry about that, water went down the wrong tube. I don't know why that's happening a lot lately. But in any case, I personally feel that the Knight should just be remade. Like, rather than making a new class, which is probably what they're gonna be doing at some point, they shouldn't even bother. They should just scrap the Knight and completely overhaul him and make him something cooler. Now, that said too, like, that's the thing. For those of you with the Megalithic update coming on consoles, you're all sitting there getting hyped about the Dino Tamer, which is great. You know, it's fine. He's a cool character. Lots of people like to hate on him and say that he's useless end game, which clearly those people don't know anything about the Dino Tamer, because he's actually... He's actually one of the best. He's right up there with the Gunslinger as far as just raw damage is concerned. Like, seriously, even in Shadow Towers, he's actually very, very viable, despite what I've seen some other people saying about him when he came out on the Megalithic, right? It's just most people don't really have all the gems for him or anything like that. Now, what I was trying to get at is, as far as PC players are concerned like me, I wish that they would add a new class. Like, it's about time, you know? Like, that would just be awesome. Oh, I guess I should also mention, before we get too far into today's video, that I want to give a shout out to Xtries Go. I hope I'm saying that right, but that is actually, I forget if it was a girl or a boy. Let's just say it's, I don't know, a mystery character. Question mark, man. But they ended up actually creating the Echo Wave motorcycle and threw me a bunch of codes. This was actually a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And I've been saving the codes because I was waiting for the Megalithic update. And then I just realized in my recent Xbox episode, oh, the Megalithic update's here. I can actually give these away. So we're going to be giving away three of the Echo Wave Cycle codes. All you got to do to qualify is hit that like button because it helps me out. And then leave a comment in the comment section down below. And you don't need to leave your username or anything. You can leave like a funny comment or just say, give me the prize, which, I mean, I don't know, you know. And you'll get a response from Nintendo Gamer, a good friend of mine, and he's been helping me out with giving away the prizes and stuff like that. And he'll just tell you how you end up getting it. You'll end up getting a code sent to your YouTube messages, as well as a link on your comment that actually says like how to actually get to your messages. Now, onto the more important stuff, or at least the stuff that I consider quite important. August 1st, which... what is that? Is that tomorrow? Yeah, that's tomorrow, I think. August 1st, we're gonna be launching the merch store. Hee, look. This is my Scythe Plays hoodie. I'm promoting myself. No, but really, I think they did a fantastic job, don't you? Like, the design is absolutely stellar. You can get it on a t-shirt as well. I talked to them about getting a zipper hoodie because personally speaking, I prefer zippers over something like this. Like, I can't record in this. I get so sweaty. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I've actually ordered myself a t-shirt. I have to pay for it myself, which I'm perfectly fine with. I had to order myself a t-shirt, which I don't think is going to end up arriving before I end up launching the store. And then I'm going to have a video come out tomorrow, I guess that would be, that's gonna talk about how the store actually works. I just want to briefly talk about it now. You know, this is, of course, just... I just want to give you an idea because of the fact that when people are getting prizes and stuff like that in the Trove videos, and I ask for likes and stuff like that, if you like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, you're actually going to be building up points for the merch store, which I think is absolutely awesome. And I love the fact that I can actually talk about it now, because what those points are going to be used for is then you can exchange them for different rewards. So for right now, the only reward that we have is when the store launches, it is going to be 10% off everything for the first month. And then if you have, I think it's like 2,000 points or something like that, which is probably most likely going to be like older fans and stuff like that. I know you new fans don't care about me plugging any of this stuff, but hey, I just think that it's actually really a cool system, like legit. And you're going to be able to spend 2,000 points to get another 10% off. So that would actually be like 20% off of whatever you're purchasing, right? That I think is only good for one sale though. Not like an individual item, but let's say you buy like 2 hoodies, you're gonna get 10% off the entire sale. And then I don't think you're gonna be able to use that code ever again or anything like that. But whatever, who cares? The other thing too is I'm also in the middle of trying to work out a new shirt design, because right now we only have 2. There's just my Scythe logo and then the one that I just showed you promptly 2 seconds ago. But there's going to be another one that's kind of a reference to Trove. It's actually got the little Reaper character building like the Trove cube, or I guess I should just say a voxel, because even though the Trove cube, you know, is like, oh, this is our logo. It's not actually a logo. Like, seriously, there are so many things locally that just have a voxel cube. Stellar Overload is another one as well that just uses the same voxel cube that Trove does. If you just search up voxel cube or 3D cube, you're going to end up seeing the same, well, I'm pretty confident it's the same cube that they did, that they ended up taking, right? Because the old Trove logo actually had a voxel that kind of had like chest outlines to it. So that it was kind of like a loot box, but in voxel form, which was actually pretty cool. You know, that was more like a logo rather than just putting a yellow cube. In any case, I think that shirt design's gonna actually be really cool. Hopefully you're all, you know, as excited about this as I am, because most of all, I'm really happy and privileged and lucky to be able to be at the point where I can even do something like this, you know? Like, I think it's just so awesome when I look back at like how long I've actually been doing YouTube. And well, we did actually have like a merch store a million years ago, me and my brother put together. That was actually mostly to do with our band, and now it's going to be more focused content towards like the channel and stuff as far as the merch store is concerned. Now, I'm not saying, you know, I don't want to overly plug it or anything like that. I know that there's going to be some people that are not really going to want to buy anything. Most of all, I'm directing this to the hardcore fans, and I thought that I would just talk about it today and get a little bit of hype going on. Ooh, I like how this guy actually knows what he's doing. See, that's how you can tell that somebody is experienced at Trove, is when they know where to bomb in the dungeons. At least that's what I think anyways. I can't afford any of the bombs though, right? Like, I'm so broke. Okay, so otherwise, folks, I've got a couple other very special surprise videos that I'm gonna be working out. And also, on that voxel shirt design too, there's gonna be Jub, my pug dog, which I don't think I ever actually fully announced that was her name. Like, her name is actually Jub. Right? So you've probably seen like all the pictures and stuff that I keep posting on Snapchat. I also recently have been trying to get into the whole Instagram thing. Honestly, I'm pretty new to all of that stuff. I kind of suck at social media, if you haven't noticed. I've been doing a lot better though, I would think personally, just with responding to tweets and posting on the Facebook and stuff like that. I've been generally trying to work a lot more at all of the social media aspect, because this is my life, you know, like YouTube is my life. So it's kind of like now I finally have the opportunity where rather than me having cold feet, I'm just jumping right in and going into the deep end. And it's just like there's gonna be the vlog videos. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to start putting out more actively again, just as I'm going out with the dog a lot more and stuff. And it's just, most of all, I gotta try to remember to bring my camera. But in any case, folks, thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. Hope that you have a fantastic day. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video while we talked about some stuff that was gonna get hype. But most of all, talked about like some of the current stuff that's gonna be going on with the channel. There's also a whole bunch of new indie games and stuff that I can't wait to cover. Like, I really can't wait to cover it. I ended up actually even getting a contact recently from Warner Bros. So that's actually a really big deal for me. I'll talk about it more in a vlog video at some point, but just to kind of get the point across, the reason why it's actually a really big deal for me is because one of the more popular series back in the day, before all this Trove hype was concerned, was actually co-op series that I did with my brother on the Lego games. We played pretty much all of them. Well, no, actually we didn't. We skipped over like Harry Potter and stuff like that. Most of all though, I'm excited because it means that I can potentially end up doing a series of the new Lego Marvel game. And you know, we'll see what happens. You know, the PC ports for the Lego games usually sucks, honestly. But yeah, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. Good luck to the lucky 3 winners that are going to end up getting the motorcycle. And have yourself a fantastic day. Sayonara, stay epic, everybody.